So welcome to those who are joining me here live, and for those who may be listening to this recording. This is a conversation on details and live Q&A on answering questions for yoga teacher training that will be coming up in 2024. I want to just start off by saying that this is not a conversation of me shouting at you, hey guys, guess what? You need to, do this. This is kind of like the normal, advertising we might hear, a bunch of trauma dumping is the new term for what's occurring in marketing and advertising right now. That's not really my style. I'm just here to kind of talk about our upcoming course and answer any questions that you may have. If you're watching this recording, feel free to add to the comments, any questions you might have, and I'm happy to answer them. I will keep my eyes, we are in a live Zoom meeting right now, so I'm going to keep my eyes open for those who might be joining for this conversation. That being said, I also realize that yoga teacher training ads in social media are quite overwhelming right now. You might see this ad pop up for this course and think, oh God, another, no yoga teacher training course. I think that we've all become kind of desensitized to these things popping up because we know the algorithm. If you're someone who's interested in yoga or you're a yoga teacher, your algorithm is going to pop up with all this junk constantly about online courses. And, we see a bunch of really bogus programs coming through. This is a little bit different. This is a place where we actually come together to learn how to share this practice in authenticity. So yoga does serve its purpose in the physical realm. Absolutely. It's one of the components. But we should all, as yoga teachers, kind of understand the background and the philosophy pieces of it, which is really lacking from many courses out there right now. So you may be someone who's more focused on fitness, and that is your route. That is included here as well. So there's a lot of discussion on anatomy and physiology and alignments and, how stress affects the system and why it is that people feel so good when they come to a yoga class. They can't even put their finger on it, but it's not just community, but it's the physical aspect, it's the mental, emotional aspect, and so on. So that being said, I'm here to talk about this 300 level course. So the 200-hour is a base level 1 program for most teachers that will kind of teach you Hatha and Vinyasa and try to fit in as much as possible in a 200-hour training. And most courses really don't dive deeper into the, philosophy of it. If you've taken Sattvic Sage or Sadhar World programs with me or others, you may have found that, we do dive into that physical aspect of it. And all of the teachers who leave this program are out there teaching classes, sharing classes right away. So there is the practice of cueing and how to get everyone into a safe space and how to protect your students from injury. So that is very much part of the level 1 program, but maybe that's all your program focused on in level 1, and you didn't really learn a lot of philosophy in the background. So this course, level 1, does focus on physical and philosophy. Now, as we come into level 2, 300-hour, this is for those students who want to deepen their understanding of authentic practice. We are also going to go into certification of yin and restorative and pregnancy yoga and chair yoga and yoga nidra. So there's 5 additional certifications that are granted in this course, in addition to business building, how to run your practice, promotions and things like that. Like once you are out there sharing this, what are the ways that you can really efficiently let others know where you are and, get out there and share the practice. we're here because we want to do this. The teachers in this program, we're not attempting to churn out students. In fact, there's a student limit. I want to make sure that everyone has adequate time to practice, to discuss, so on and so forth. So there is a limit of 10 students in each session. That way, everyone has a chance to connect and really have, 4 teachers that are dedicated to their success and their understanding. So myself, as the lead trainer, is here, and I am joined by Misty Soderholm, by Treya Yaholkowska, and Shannon Cheda. And these, all 4 of us are dedicated to this life. And it's one-on-one with us, throughout this course. So that being said, this is an authentic space. This particular program, to start getting into the nitty-gritty of the course structure, is that it is available online and hybrid, so in person. So it will take place from February 15th through equinox, September 21st of 2024. The first part of it will be online. The course can be joined by anyone in the country. So you can join online. We will be studying Yoga Sutras and Bhagavad Gita and all the different components of physical practice, Ayurveda. Lots and lots of discussion online, but also class online. So in this, the benefit of joining elsewhere from outside of Chicago, where graduation will take place, where in-person classes will take place. The benefit from joining online is not only do you refine your skills in sharing your classes in person, but learning how to do it online as well. I have private yoga students online who join me from around the country. So my practice and my offerings include that. It's a skill to have in this age of technology. So if you wanted to learn how to do that, that's also a benefit of this course. So you're learning how to share in person and online. That being said, all classes are online February through July. Then in person in Chicago at Sutter World Wellness Center for August and September. Now, those classes that are in person, say you're joining from California, you do not have to be in person in Chicago as well. It will be broadcast online and in person simultaneously, as I've done for many courses in the past. If you so choose to join in person for graduation day, that's also welcome. September 21st, equinox weekend in Chicago, or you can partake in graduation ceremony online as well. So the course is, everyone will be online from February through July, and then we will be both online and in person in Chicago for August and September. Right up here, you will see the website, sattvicsage.com/YTT. That has all the information as far as schedule. So, that chunk of time is 1 weekend a month, 1 full weekend a month, and then various Wednesday nights to study philosophy. We will be studying the Sutras and the Gita on a consistent basis, Wednesday nights for 2 hours of discussion to really embody the yogic practice. We can say that we have a yogic practice by going to a class, right? But really to embody yoga, it's to bring it into our lives. So we're discussing how psychologically we walk the walk, so to speak. So that being said, the class schedule is already determined. The exact days are listed here at the website, and as well as the handbook, which shows the entire course syllabus. There is a lot there, and there is great discussion in this program on Ayurveda. And so being an Ayurvedic practitioner, I thrive in sharing how Ayurveda and yoga are tied together. So the portion of this particular course is very heavy in Ayurveda. It does not give you the opportunity, it does not certify you in any way to practice or teach Ayurveda to others, but it is for your knowledge, for your own self-care. So that portion, to be clear, doesn't give you certification as a practitioner or a counselor in any way, but there is deep, deep knowledge available for your own practice that is lifelong in health and wellness for yourself. But I think that any, authentic yoga teacher should understand that in order to do any asana, we must understand Ayurvedic principles of pranavayu. So that is also there. So that syllabus is there. All of the components that are included are in the handbook. The tuition is there. The tuition is $3,800, and everything that is included in tuition is listed as well, which is quite an extensive list. This also includes discounted yoga classes at Sadar World while you are in training. It also includes a full color binder, all your handouts, your meditation journal. It includes many, many ebooks. It includes, 300 hours of curriculum, actually. So the tuition is very, very fair. And if you decide to do your tuition in one lump sum and pay it in full, then there's an additional $300 discount available. And so that is also listed on this page, and exactly what a payment program would be. So payment program is optional as well. So you would be able to do a seat reservation by February 10th, and then have all the way through to September to do your payments monthly. So that's also available. But the reality is that I am not offering this program because I'm driven by making lots of money. Of course, we need to be paid fairly for time and sharing of knowledge that has taken much study on our own part. But if finances are the only reason that's keeping you away from joining, I've made arrangements with many students over the years in order to make it feasible. So all you would need to do is let me know, and we could have that conversation. That's totally doable. What else is listed there? The policies, kind of what is expected from you as a student and what you should expect from us professionally as teachers in an institution. Upon graduating this program, you are considered a certified yoga teacher 500. It is a Yoga Alliance approved program. So should you decide to register with Yoga Alliance, you may do so. It is an approved program. So then you would be an RYT 500. Registration with Yoga Alliance is not mandatory, but if you so choose to do so, you may, since it is an approved program. We are very excited to get ready to go through this year with lots of discussion. It has been my experience that those who take this course together do become very close friends for a long time. And if you're someone who's taken my 200-hour program and you would like to offer a comment below, if anyone's on the fence about taking the program, please feel free to add a comment about your experience. In the event on Facebook, there's also a link there for program reviews for those who have taken the course previously. So, I can only say that I'm not here to keep you a long time, but if you're still here and listening, thanks so much. It really is our intention to offer a quality program. And as I mentioned, I know that we're overwhelmed and inundated with ads in social media, and it might, you might feel like, oh, it's just another ad for another program, but we are deeply heartfelt here and connected. And we really do take this seriously in what we're sharing and putting out there in the world. I would like to add one final thought, and that is, in the advent of AI coming very soon in the next couple of years, we're going to watch a pretty big, intense shift occur. Probably a shift as big as the invention of the smartphone occurring in our lives. And the ability to stay connected and to, remain human and remain in our yoga is going to become even more important than it is today. So as years go on, I see things changing. And from the first time I took a yoga class through now, the world has changed. And it will continue to do so. And I just find that being a space of solace and community and staying connected to each other is of utmost importance. And I take it very seriously. So thank you so much for your time. And if you have, again, any questions, simply reach out to me. I will add links below this video for the program review, for the website itself, for the documents. And then, just let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste.